coach.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. LA's quarterback is back.
Oh!
The Rams and Matthew Stafford reached an agreement today on a restructured deal that keeps him in Los Angeles and squashes any and all trade speculation. Per sources, Adam Schefter is reporting this. The first significant offseason QB domino has fallen. LA is back with Matthew Stafford.
It's over. We'll never talk about it again. It's done.
We were right.
You were right. You said it would come today. I said not today.
We both said, is he the quarterback of this team next year? And we both said, I think so. Look, this was stressful. I'm not. The Raiders were scary for sure, but I keep coming back to this. You're going to go play on a bad team for a few extra million after you've already put $400 million in the. It just didn't make any sense to me.
You want to get your butt kicked in New York in December?
That's what I'm saying. and this is great news. He comes back.
Yes.
The Rams are the defending NFC West champions.
Yes.
They, like you've said many times, they were the one team that gave Philly a little bit of a scare.
Yep.
And let's go again.
Let's get on with it and move past this little hiccup. It was fun to talk about Matthew Stafford, to give the man his flowers, to defend him to people who were, I guess, taking shots at him. Now it's over. Let's move on and get ready to get back in this mix and get another Super Bowl.
With that in mind, right? What is the level of pressure on him? Because it's like, okay, clearly he got what he wanted or close to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, we gave you what you want, and you come in, and now it's, let's say, because last year was weird, right?
Same pressure because McVay's here. He's still the guy.
He's still the guy, but this was the staring contest, and Matthew Stafford, at least conceivably won the staring contest. And last year, the 49ers had a bunch of things gone wrong. They kind of fell back. The Rams won the division, but they had to get crazy hot at the end to do it. And now it's like, okay, go do it again.
Yeah.
That season, they were 3-6. Was it 1-4 last year? 1-4 last year.
To start. Yeah. I don't think there's any more or less pressure.
I think it's about the same.
Same. I mean, to win, you got to be that guy. But, I mean, when the offseason program opens, I expect you to be there day one.
Yeah.
First guy in, last guy out. I expect you to lead the
Isn't that his deal?
I expect you to lead the football team.
He will.
There shouldn't be any more of whatever.
Yeah.
Coming from anywhere.
I don't think
This is all done. Coming from anywhere.
Well.
This is all done.
What do you mean?
This is all done.
I haven't seen
We are moving forward.
Who else would be saying something? What do you mean?
Well, people have sponsors for things they have
Just
to do.
saying, yes.
No numbers as far as I've seen. I'm looking at all these tweets right now. It just is that the agreement has come, but there's no
terms
that have been released.
I'm assuming he got a raise. Of course he did. That makes him happy.
I'm going
and
to
he probably
guess.
got the guaranteed year.
I think he probably got a 2-year deal.
Yep.
The money's probably mostly guaranteed.
Better, yes.
And it's probably somewhere around $45 million.
Good. Let's attack.
That's just my guess. Now it's, okay, what happens with Cooper Kupp? What happens with Lark Jackson? What do you do in the draft? Where do you try to allocate your remaining resources?
Are you keeping receipts of all the people that said he's too old? Because I am.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Who?
A lot of people. Not in this room.
Yeah.
Nobody in this room.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, my God. That's the only reason. He's 36, 37. He's too old.
But 36, 37, not that he was too old. It was too old to invest long-term in this. Like, no one's saying he's going to come in next season and be bad because he's old.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden he's going to fall off a tree or fall off a cliff. Remember,
I would be really surprised if that happened.
Wasn't it Max that said that about Brady? Brady is about to fall off a cliff, and he won 2 more Super Bowls
that was
after
10
that.
years ago. But
that's what I'm saying. Just wait until they fall off the cliff to say they fell off a cliff.
And
I didn't see that guy falling off a cliff or even close to it last season.
Look, if he has decline, it will be very subtle. Very.
Yeah, or he gets banged up.
I don't think that. But that's not decline. That's just you got your leg
bang,
broke.
Boom, you're out. Yeah. But good, it's done. Yeah.
This is not the only team involved in this. That means the teams that had sussed it out are now looking at other options. The Raiders were a team that were having the full court press on this.
Go get Geno.
Where will they go?
Go get Geno.
I don't
if
hate
you're
that.
Pete Carroll, go get Geno.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is now
in Minnesota.
He's a piece that's got to move. Aaron Rodgers, if he wants to keep playing,
that's the one guy. I wonder if he finds a landing spot.
You know who else is in the mix? And I'm not like he had a terrible season last year, but Kirk Cousins is Russell Wilson. Like these guys are. Kirk Cousins had a terrible year. But if Kirk Cousins, you need him for a bridge for year 2, you could do worse.
But I think the only spot that Aaron Rodgers could have played is on the West Coast.
Well, the Raiders still need a quarterback.
Raiders still need a quarterback. That might fly, but I don't know if he finds a landing spot.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's a very specific set of circumstances that would allow Aaron Rodgers to be your quarterback. I don't think it's there's
you got to have the right environment, right coach.
You got to have the right coach.
Yeah.
You got to have the right coach and the right environment. Exactly what you said, which is, look, if you want to come here and play quarterback, let's talk. But if you want to be Aaron Rodgers and everything that comes along with that, we're not interested in that.
You can't be a doormat.
We're not interested in that.
I know.
I'm not interested in allowing you to do your deal on my time. If you want to do it, great, but not here.
I'm trying to think. Seattle? If Seattle is in need of a quarterback, because it might actually work up there.
Mike McDaniel is in Miami. Who's the guy in Seattle? It's Mike McSomething.
Yeah.
McDonald.
Thank you. Yeah. You can't have a Mike McDonald and a Mike McDaniel. That's going to tie my brain in knots.
Adam Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we
exactly.
go. There you go.
Does he have the cachet to stand up to that?
I think it's the same as the Jets. He's a defensive-minded dude, but they're going to be in need of a quarterback. But would
Rodgers steamroll him?
I think he may have learned a lesson, so he may dial it back some. But as far as fan base, need, shared mentality, Seattle may be your spot.
It is. It's done. Matthew Stafford is going to stay in Los Angeles. According to Adam Schefter, they've reached an agreement today on a restructured deal that keeps him in L.A. and quashes any and all trade speculation per sources.
I think it was the ring.
I think you got him across the finish line.
I think it was the ring. Yes.
Hey, if that's
this
what it
is
took,
what we're after.
If that's what it took, you should have brought it in 2 weeks ago. We could have